Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I will be doing a 4-tile domino reading for you to tell you what is likely to be coming up for you in whatever time frame that decides to come out inside of this reading. Please like and subscribe to receive notifications of new content from myself. Take what resonates in this reading and drop the rest in the refuse pile. All right, if you have been following along with me up to this point, I am going to be reading off the energy from the notes I have taken from the shuffle before recording this video here. All right, I will give you the energy from each tile when I was shuffling them, and then we will go back and interpret each one. Okay, so we're going to start here. Domino number one. Domino number one is strictly about you or telling me something about you. And ones refer to new journeys here or some new lesson or starting something new. Now, here, when I was shuffling, this energy that comes out was that why are you Leos always messing up in relationships, whether it be love or business? Is what I was feeling here. Why is it that you can't get right? That was what I was feeling here. And then I come to the conclusion that maybe it may not be you. Maybe it's them who you're interacting with. Nevertheless, though, in 2 to 3 months, some of you will be back to your old selves, like kind of getting your groove back, joking around and being boastful as usual, okay? You may find newfound love in something or someone in about a month or two. All right, Leos? I'm hearing something like a new job or a new person. Shucks, it may be both. If it's a new person, try hard not to mess this up, Leo. This person will grow to love you. And if it's a new job or business or something like that, it'll be a grand passion of yours and something you'll put your all into and run with it for quite some time. All right? Remember that, Leos. Domino number 2 is here. So the energy I was getting here was that in 3 to 5 months from now, some of you may have your your heart or mind set on someone to form a partnership or love relationship or both with. This person proves to be very beneficial for you, and you reciprocate with love and care to assist him or her as well. So a union of some form is going to be created here. Okay. In that time frame. Feels like in that time frame of 3 to 5 months from now. From now. The first month feels like it'll be a little rocky, Leo, but by the third, it will appear that you are in good working order with this person or new business. Good working order. Things that may have broken your heart and your pockets, meaning your finances, 3 to 5 months or so ago, will become like a thing of the past. Okay? Okay, Leos? Moving on. We're now at domino number 3 here. So, growth feels like it's very much so inevitable. Whatever caused you grief or pain 5 or more months ago, like I just said, will become a thing of the past. With some sort of helping hand, you'll begin to heal from prior disappointments in love and or business. Your attention will be solely on new things to come. So by month 4 of this year, that's April, y'all, your heart chakra begins to sing. New love is on the horizon for some of you, or new passions increase. So if you have a passion for something, it might start to rev up, okay? Take your time. If it's a new love, you don't want to scare that person off. Okay, you know how y'all can be. Y'all roar, y'all get on top that hill, and y'all ready. Take your time. If it's a new love, you don't want to scare them off. If it's new passions, please go full speed ahead, and you are required to read all literature that applies. Okay, if it's a new passion here. Okay, remember that, Leo. Now, number 4 talks about our stability or refers to our stability. All right. And stability determines our next move. So if we're mentally unstable right now or financially unstable right now, we can't really think straight. We can't, think about it. When something is off, we're a little foggy. Leos, take your pride down a notch over the next 2 or 3 months, okay? You may have been bruised by something from the past. Take your pride down a notch over the next 2 to 3 months. You'll get the help that you need if you move gently. Take that fiery stuff somewhere else. Take that cocky stuff somewhere else. You can be a big bad lion again only and only if it comes to a love relationship, because it feels like your partner will love to see you in your full bloom of confidence, okay? Minus that cocky stuff. Remember to thank those that help you get on your feet continually. Always give thanks to them. Gifts are a nice touch as well as financial support. You'll be able to reciprocate fully from May going forward, okay? So if you're starting something new and it's giving you the finances that you need, you'll be able to reciprocate that, with the help that has been helping you. Like you may be giving them a gift, him or her a gift, or helping them out with something financially because they have helped you, okay? And it feels like they're going to give you a lot of help, some form of love and unconditional support or something like that in this next month. Feels like a month or 2 or 3 here. It depends on a lot, like when you meet them and after we get over the first, like, let's get to know or how we gonna make this work kind of moments. All right, so let's go through and decipher what we have here with these dominoes. All right, so on the first domino, we have a 6 and a 5 here. 6 lets me know it's something in relation to or in reference to relationships here. And 5 is challenges and changes. So in 2 to 3 months is what I'm getting. There will be an unexpected change related to job, business, career for some of you. All right. Think back what I said before I started flipping the dominoes over. So some of you may quit and go full on with something new. I told you that on domino 1 from the beginning. Your finances look like they might be a little shaky in months 2, 3, 4, and 5. So months 2, 3, 4, and 5 of a year is February, March, April, May. You'll be okay though. In May or June timeframe, you may elect to form a partnership or a love relationship or both. The success of a new job, business, career, one of those determines a move next year. So some of y'all might decide to start moving or move next spring or next summer if you're starting something around this time frame. All right, whether you're in a relationship or not, some of you may start thinking about moving or will move in May, not May, in spring. May is on my mind. In spring or summer next year. Okay. Now, when we go back to the challenges and changes here, it feels like the challenge will be trying to be sure if you are making the right decision. That's like the next month or so. And that makes sense because before I flip this over, I said you may find new love or something new, or find a new love in something or in someone new in a month or 2. You want to be sure that you're making the right decision. Because like if you had been in a problem in a love relationship previously and it hurt you real bad and you're trying to get over it, you kind of not going to be too thrilled about rushing in to get a new relationship. Depending on what happened, if it hurt you to the core, you're not really rushing in. All right. So you want to make sure that you're making the right decision with getting involved with someone, whether it is personal reasons or business reasons. Okay. Now, in 2 to 3 months from now, Leo, it feels like you'll know for sure, because in May, I'm getting a feeling around the time of May, when we get to May or before we leave May, it feels like you start to see some money coming in for some of you. Okay. Now let's see what we got here on our second domino. We got two threes. This gives me, okay, look, it's gonna be a significant change in your income in month 5. Month 5 is May. I'm here in May. I'm going with May. If this applies to you, month 5, significant income or some change in your income. So if your stuff is looking kind of funny, it's going to start looking all right around the time of May. Before we get to May, when we get ready to get into May, the middle of May, the top of May, the end of May, before we leave May, you're going to see some change. Okay? Now, also, significant person enters your life in month 2 or 3. A significant person enters your life in month 2 or 3. Month 2 or 3 is February, March. Now, the feeling I get here is if the person shows up or you encounter him or her, it'll be slow moving due to a lack of trust and or fear. So if they show up in February, this is what I'm feeling. In February, if they show up or you encounter them, it feels like it's going to be kind of slow moving due to lack of trust and or fear here. Now, if you encounter the person in March, though, it feels like an instant spark or some type of attraction due to some mutual interest that you might have. One being you're not trying to be hungry and work 4-5 jobs just to make ends meet. Some mutual goals here. So things look like they will probably move fast and a deep admiration may ensue. Okay? You might develop feelings for this person or vice versa. Okay? Now, let's go to our third domino. Okay, so wishes come true. Wishes come true. You've been thinking about your money, huh? You've been really thinking about your money. You was thinking about your money before we even left 2022. You probably was on your job thinking, are you fully fulfilled with what you're currently doing? Anyway, Leo, in 2 to 3 months, you may have the feeling that you are receiving the best of both worlds just in the nick of time. It's kind of giving me the vibe like right when life was looking so dim, you now feel like you got the best of both worlds. Like you may have a loving friend or a loving partnership. Things starting to work out, like something catches you right at the right time. In 2 months, you should witness new relationships that begin friendly. 1 or 2 months now, if the relationship, it feels like it'll begin friendly and may go on to become something more. Now you better remember what I said just a few, a domino ago. Take your time. Now, let's go on to our last domino here. Last domino. We got a 1 and a 3 here. Something about new beginnings, expansion. Let's get to it here. Definitely a new start in business and or love here. And it's going to prove to be very successful, Leo. You'll see some dramatic changes in the month of May through July. And it could be in love and or your business, because it's either your business or a job or career or something. But I'm going to say business to sum it all up, to put it all together, whatever you do to get your money. So in love and or whatever you do to get your money, whether it's a business, a new job, or newfound career, passion, something. Now, my advice to you, Leo, is to do right by this new business, new job, new partnership, or love affair. Okay? You got to do right by it. You'll be blessed abundantly throughout the rest of this year if you do. Now, again, take heed to what I just said, Leos. Do right. Okay? This really feels like what you're about to go through going forward is fueled by some past pain, and you'll be helped by a friend or somebody that's going to be like a friend or a partner. Okay? Do right by it, and you'll be done right by. All right? If you would like a personal one-on-one reading with me, please go to aminutewithmelody.com to book your personal one-on-one reading with me. Leos, that is your reading. Thank you for joining me here. Go in peace.